in order to do the 2 floors, the best way is to actually do some hand sketches first. Okay, so we're going to create sketches for 2 floors of a cottage. So it's really of a home. I could put cottage/home here. These sketches do not have to be perfect. A ruler is recommended. I really want you to use a ruler here. It's actually easier for these. Okay, especially for people who have trouble drawing straight lines. The eventual goal will be to create the 2 floor plans either on AutoCAD or that floor planner or other software. Okay, the final project, when you start making it on floor planner or AutoCAD, may actually look different than these sketches, but by doing these sketches, it's going to help you big time. It helps me big time, so I know what to do on the floor planner. And a lot of people do these little preliminary sketches before. Okay, so step 1 when you do these drawings. So steps. Step 1, begin by picking the outside dimensions for the home or for your cottage. Draw the outside walls. Use a pencil. Use a blank piece of paper and use the entire piece of paper, making it as big as possible. I would really recommend a rectangle. Okay, so I recommend a rectangle. If you want to make it more, this is your first house, I would not make it an L shape or something different. You can if you want. If you want the if you want to be, if you have the time, you can. But I do recommend a rectangle. So I'm going to show you. I put some examples up here. So step 1. See here, I just created a rectangle here. And then on the inside with a ruler, even with a ruler, I had trouble making straight lines. I created 2 rectangles, and this is my outside wall. And this is floor 1. And you could do this on one side of a page, and then you can do another one on the back side of the page. So you can do this on the back side of a blank piece of paper. And I do whatever dimensions for floor 1 here, whatever dimensions here for floor 2 here. And you can pick 4. You can do 40 by 34. That's fair. You can do 40 by 40 if you want a rectangle. Go 38 by 36. You can research on the internet how big homes are, and you can figure out what size. But I do really recommend a rectangle. Okay, that's step 1. So we're going to move on to step 2. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2. Add rooms by adding walls. Estimate the size. You can research how big a room should be too. Okay, and you're going to add some stairs. We didn't do, I got rid of that research. I made it a little bit shorter. I did have room sizes before, but if you want, you can research it. You should write the name of the room in capitals. This is probably the hardest to do, is to actually write it in capitals. So let me show you what that should look like. So we're going to go over here, step 2. So look, I've taken my rectangle. This is all on one sheet. So then you're just going to go over top of this, right? So this is all on one sheet, and you're going to put lines in here. Don't make another page. Just use the page from before, add these lines to the page, and then look, washroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, living room, stairs, kitchen. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, over here we've got walls. So here's same thing. I put a washroom, exercise room, and a furnace room over here. And I think I changed it. I think I put the furnace room on the other side. I got 40, 34. Again, this goes on top of the last drawings. Okay, so look, I just put walls here like that, made it nice and simple. Next. So let's see what we do next. Step 3. Add doors. The doors are required to enter, exit the house. You need doors for each room. Do not worry about the sizes now. I want you to put them in. Doors created by using 1/4 inch of a circle and 2 lines. If you want your sketch to look better, you can use a compass. Okay, no doors open into rooms and not out. Always into a room, never out of a room. So let's take a look on the next part here. So we'll go back. So next I put in doors. So see, it doesn't have to be perfect. So usually a washroom has a smaller door. So I put a little half circle and line. So I drew a straight line in my best half and a line there. And then I decided to put one here and here. If you want to do a French door over here, then it comes out here. So this is probably the front. This is not the front of the house for me. This looks like the front of the house. That might be the back of the house. So you come in through the living room. So it's actually turned. And here you don't have any doors in and out of the basement or the second floor. So there's none there. But I have some doors for the stairs, and I have a door for the furnace room, and the door for the washroom and the exercise room over here. Okay, next, windows. So let's go back here. Step 3. Oh, there, I showed how the door should look. Step 3. Add windows. Windows can come in various sizes. Just draw 3 lines in a wall as shown below for your window. Do not worry about the sizes. Okay, so I was going to show it. So let's say you have a wall here. All I want you to do is draw a line here, a line there, and a line that way for a window. So it's just 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. So let's go over and I'll show you on the sketches here. And I have put these sketches on so you can see them. So see, I put a window in the washroom here, just 3 lines. Here a window, here a window, over here a window, over here a window, and over here. And then I put some windows here in the washroom, one in the exercise room. This must be my basement here because I have less of these small little windows. Okay, next step. So let's go back, look at the next step. Step 5, shade in your walls. Do not shade in the doors or windows. Repeat for the other floor. So then we shade, and it's our last step. So let's go back and take a look here. So on step 5, so look, I've just shaded in. I didn't shade in where the windows are, just shaded in. Looks messy. You guys might be able to do better sketches than me. Okay, so I've shaded in. It's not perfect. It's just something to start with. And I know it's 40 by 34 feet, and I've shaded in all the areas except for where the windows are. And then I'm done. So you hand this in. So this could be on one side of a paper, and this can be on the other side. If you want to make your house an L shape or something different, go ahead. You can try it. It just takes longer. But we're just, we're learning the software. I recommend a nice rectangle to start with. When you're done, please take pictures of your 2 floors, okay? And also take pictures of the other research that you did and hand it in.